Things you must know when buying a house. Buying a house is one of the biggest financial decisions that you'll ever make. So if you don't plan it right, chances are you will not get the home or the house of your dreams or whatever the situation is for you. So in this video, I will break down the 5 steps you must follow in order to get a house. In this way, you can avoid a lot of headaches. The process will be a lot smoother and you can actually have a lot of fun while you do it. So let's go. Step 1, getting pre-approved first. This is the first and most important step in the process. And it isn't a casual step. It is one where you're going to give all of your financial information to the lender and they will be able to generate you a pre-approval based upon what you can qualify for. This is a really, really important step for anybody that's out buying a house because as someone who lists a lot of homes, a seller looks at this as your first step of being serious about acquiring a property. And it is the only way that I'll actually take people out to look at homes is if they're pre-approved, because then I know they're serious, I know they're ready. So you need to take this first step in the process to get you moving in the direction that you need to go. Step 2, hire the right real estate agent. Notice I didn't say just hire a real estate agent, that I said hire the right real estate agent. It is critically important that you find an agent that is experienced, that really knows the market, can understand what it would take to acquire something in a hot market, and make sure that you have good communication skills with them. It is really important because if you don't feel comfortable on the initial interview with someone, you will not feel comfortable with them going through this process. And this is a very, very big decision you're making. So make sure that you choose the right agent. And again, one that has a lot of experience, that has been through many different scenarios and can really help guide you along the way, because it really can be a very, very fun process. It is for most of my clients. And so I can make it fun for you, but you just have to make sure that you have a great communication level with whoever you choose as your agent. Step number 3, understanding your mortgage payment beyond the mortgage. This is a really important step. You need to not only understand what your mortgage payment is, but there's additional costs that come along with that, your lifestyle. There's just a lot of different factors that you need to understand when you're going into this process to make sure that you don't overspend or you get into a situation where you're house poor and you really can't do anything but pay your mortgage payments. That is not a fun situation to be in. And my goal is to help you understand what it is that you need to do in order to avoid being house poor. And that's part of what I do for you. Number 4, acting quickly in a competitive market. I cannot tell you how important this is. So when your agent is sending you listings to look at, you need to be prepared to go out and look at them, potentially write an offer, and just be in a position to be ready. Homes can sell in as little as a few hours. So it's really important that you get back to them in a timely manner. Trying to sleep on a decision in a competitive market is not effective. It is a way that you will actually never buy a house in a competitive market. You need to be ready when the agent gets a hold of you and be prepared to go out and take a look at homes. So this is a very important step for you. So please follow your agent's advice and get out there and go find your house. 5, think about your investment long-term. This is a really important step. You need to understand that it's not just a house, it's an investment. It is a place you will likely resell in the future. So listening to a professional will help you in terms of buying in the best location you can afford, having the features that are great for resale and that work for you as well. But this is an investment. So first and foremost, I always tell my clients, number 1, this is an investment. It is your house, but it is investment. It is something that can change your financial future. So make sure to pay attention to what your agent is telling you and buy in the best neighborhood you possibly can, even if it's a smaller house. It just helps you long term, and just be ready to listen to the information that they're telling you and take heed to that. And this process will really help you understand the long-term benefits and values of thinking of this in a long-term range. please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about the process. So comments are always welcome, and I will definitely get back to each and every comment. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch the video. Have a great day.